Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. This is Mr. Singh. Ticker symbol MARA, Marathon Digital. Man, oh man, what a week we had. A phenomenal week. I'm doing a fist bump over here. I'm so excited about this stock and so pumped up. But before I talk on the technical side, you can clearly see on my screen, we talked about our support level, resistance level, and time it acted support and resistance. So further ado, before we start talking on the technical, the fundamentals, and so forth, let's talk about a little bit about myself, folks. Yes, it's about myself. So as mentioned in my previous video, that I'll be going on a vacation trip. My vacation is coming up. And a business trip that I'm going to be doing in Hawaii Islands on 15th to 20th. Then quickly turn around, go back to home and Fiji Islands, spend some time with friends and families, and back to US. We'll be back on the 28th. So, but nevertheless, I will be doing videos. Yes, you can clearly see something different on my screen today because I am testing out with my technology gadgets that I'll be taking back to Hawaii Islands and Fiji Islands. So I want to make sure that I am getting comfortable doing videos. Have never done it. This is my first time doing it. So I'm very excited to do that. Limited videos, but it's not going to be super limited. So it's going to be delayed maybe a day or two. But I will be providing a constant update on my favorite stock on Digital Marathon Holdings, ticker symbol MARA. I'm pumped up, folks. I'm pumped up. If you can see, my last bullet point was views on the camera. Where I'll be doing a view. You can clearly see that. And if you have questions about those two islands, feel free to ask it. That's one of my favorite islands. I go 2 to 3 times in a year. So, not new to these places. But any questions you have those islands, rather than stocks too, sometimes you feel free to ask it. I'm happy to share with you guys. Well, let's dive on the fundamental. Then we talk about our favorite technical analysis. Options, folks, options. I want to keep you guys in mind that there's a lot of option on call options, right? On the 16, you can see a price tag of 24, 25, and 26, right? Very big orders sitting over here. Not a lot of action on the put option going forward. Even all the way to on the February 23rd, you have all the way to $26. A lot of $25. A lot of people thinking cashing out between from $23 to $26. So a lot of volume going through a call option. So buckle up. We have a long week coming up. I know you guys can't wait for Saturday, Sunday, Monday market open up, but I'm excited too. Yes, there is a but I'm going to share with you. I'm not going to be a party pooper, but I wanted to share with you guys what two key levels to look at it. It's all about technical analysis and how Bitcoin also does it because it plays a big part on that. Where I am in my portfolio, you can clearly see that I have started making some gains on my there. Tesla is sitting is one of my stock that I do that. And MARA, it is only, I'm still holding only 2,824 shares. I'm still up about 36% on that. I'm still down on my Boeing a little bit, 1.2%. I'm up on my NEO. I'm up on my plug. And going back to tomorrow, my plan is to add more shares, folks. Yes, my plan is to add more shares on MARA as soon as I see another breakout point, which I'm going to talk on my video. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to talk about some key technical analysis that. And if you have been following me, please, folks, go watch the videos if you are the new over here because I did mention on the breakout and did happen on the support level and did happen on and got rejected on the technical analysis on the resistance on the technical analysis. Folks, for the ado, let's talk on our stock and some technical side, and let's go. Well, Friday, we know we came up all the way to 21, breakout all the way to high of 24.68 on the pre-market, folks, on the pre-market. But look at that. On my video, my previous video, I did mention $24.39 going to be a resistance, going to be hard to break, but we will break, folks. We will break that. But look at that. When the market opened up, guess what, folks? It was dead on and went on 24.39, got rejected, unfortunately. Then came back as our support, which I mentioned on my previous video again. At 22.68 is going to be a support level once it breaks out. And time and time today on Friday, it did that. And we couldn't even break out. My pink line is my clearly see my 200 EMA. God was acting as a massive resistance throughout the day, but after I would say that about 4 hours in the market opened up, we tested, came back resistance, we break through, right? We went high of $24.21, a little bit shy of my resistance level, right? I'm not perfect, but I'm close to be perfect sometimes, right? It got rejected, and we came kind of close to the day of $23.89. After market close, we're down by 2.38%, which I'm not worried about at all because we have momentum, right, folks? We had momentum. This was kind of aftermarket. How kind of did that? People sold off because they are the people who sell off like that. Usually a day trader. They don't want to hold it how the market opens up on Monday. I don't blame them. Hey, I absolutely don't blame them. Okay, 5-day. Look at our 5-day trend, folks. 5-day. What a run from $16. Just 3 days from $16.14 all the way high of $24.27. 63 cents. And we kind of do, and you can see that pink line, my magic pink line, was acted as a support and sitting at $23.10. This is what I was telling you about. Remember my previous video. Sorry, I'm keep saying a previous video because I'm excited that it made that run, and people have commented below and sent me an email saying, hey, this is what I'm looking at it, and they're so excited too. I'm glad for them. If you're a bull, right? So we got key things we're gonna change up is this level, right? Which I'm gonna delete it because I want to have a clean screen, right? And also I'm gonna have this still as over there as a support level as $22.63, which is gonna change into the color of yellow, folks. Yellow is gonna be the change of color on that as usual. And we can see a resistance level sitting at $24.39, and the next one is none other than $27.68. Then the next one is $29.18 is gonna be too key. Why I am saying that, right, folks? Right here, right? You can see how it was acting support and how many he got rejected when we had another push over here. Right here, acted as a resistance, acted as a resistance, acted as a resistance. So $27.68, it is the high on that. Year to date, quickly, I'm going to show you guys. And here you go, folks. We can see a movement on a green bar on the year to date. So, right here. Sorry folks, I'm still learning on my laptop how to use that, so excuse me, so apologies for the delay. You have a crossover. When you have this crossover of the bars, volume predicts price. Look at the volume has that. Volume predict price on this time is the uptrend, and we had this uptrend on that. Crossover happens, confirmation of price, cross moving average. It is showing an uptrend. So buckle up. RSI is right here on year to date. We have a long room to go all the way. Remember, when we had over here, we didn't make all the way from $8.39, but this run is from $16. I won't be surprised this stock is sitting at $45, $50 a plus. I won't be surprised, right? But volume is up high there, quick 6 months, right? This is we want to keep an eye too, because RSI got cooled off a little bit, which were oversold territory, which is great. Yes, folks, which is great because now I can see you can pull back right here, reset, and make the run again. But MACD, oh my God. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just pumped up for you guys. I'm pumped up for our family and friends on the digital marathon who has been a bull and has been trying to make this push, and it happened. We have a crossover. So the purple line right here, right? That is my 50-day moving average. You can see it had a crossover on the pink. It is a confirmation for an uptrend. Everything looks good, right? Buyers stepped in for past 3 days and dictate the price of the stock. Right now, what I'm going to see, what I expect to see, right? And I could be wrong, right? I'll have to be wrong on this one. But I can see that trading in between this channel right here. He has to fill that gap. You see this gap right here, right? This gap. You got to fill that gap. And that gap is sitting at $21.78, right? It can fill it back again and then make a up high, right? The way it's going to be trading, in my books, my understanding, my experience of trading, and I'm going to show you guys what did I mean by that, right? So as you clearly see that I struggle with it right now on the drawing section. Okay, so right here we made this run. I'm gonna trade right here, trade right here, might get rejected, trade right here, then trade right here, and then make it that kind of run is gonna be, and then pull back again, right? So excuse me, apologies for my drawing. It's not the greatest, but that I hope you got the idea of what I'm trying to portray over here, because that's what I'm looking at it going towards down to the path of next week, right? So buckle up. We have this pattern, like I said, it's going up, pulling back, pulling up, even high on 24, then pull back again, right? And then making the way up here, right? So this is what I'm looking at it to making to that, because because it has to fill that gap. The gap is there, so it has to come back and fill it up a little bit down longer than that. That's why I'm saying it's about $21.83, and then go higher than that. Folks, enjoy this ride, because this is a Bitcoin. When Bitcoin does that, we know what's going to happen, right? Bitcoin, let's quickly look at Bitcoin before I let you guys go. Bitcoin is making a $47,000. It was $48,000 though, folks. It was $48,000. I was monitoring it and got rejected right here, close to 48, and got rejected, came back. But now they're going to make the same run too. They're going to make that same run. They're going to make the same run. What are we going to happen with MARA and between and trade out? Like we knew this breakout happened and came back right back over here. So won't be surprised going high of 50,000 over in the weekend. So if we see a 50,000 happening in Bitcoin coming up in Saturday, Sunday, or market opens up on Monday, you see a lot of movement coming off MARA. But there's a lot of call options. A lot of people are buying through, because they know what Bitcoin dictates and what does MARA dictates too. I'm excited. I'm pumped, and I'm so happy for you guys. This sell-off is gonna happen, and you can clearly see that people have been selling off because they're locking their profits, right? You must be asking, why, Mandeep, Mr. Singh, you're up by $17,000. Why are you not selling it? Well, I have my plan. This is not my first rodeo with Marathon Digital Holdings, and this is not my first stock I'm trading on. I have my plan where I'm going to sell it, but I'm not going to sell all my shares, because I want to see if it's going to fill up the gap and how the market reacts next week, right? So always have a plan on that, because I bought it at a discounted price. I really don't have to sell it at that price. Granted, I'm going to lose some gains, but I am looking for the longer picture where the stock can be $50 a stock on that. So let's see how it plays out, how Bitcoin plays out. There's, like I said on my previous video, shift on sector, right? It shifted on crypto side, a little bit side, and mining side. So you might be seeing a lot of action coming out on this. Mark my word, I won't be surprised seeing this stock in 6 months about $50. $50, I won't be surprised to see this stock on that. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and have a plan. What do you want to do? This is my analysis, my theory. I'm not a final advisor. Just want to disclose that. This is what I'm just sharing about Digital Marathon Holdings. And kind of close it up. I will do my video on Monday and Wednesday, coming on Digital Marathon also. And after that, there will be a leg coming on the weekends after that. When I'm on my vacation, I will be doing my video. But if there's a breakout, anything that I see that out of ordinary, I want to let you guys know right away. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I want to share that information with you guys. I really appreciate you guys' support. I really appreciate you guys smashing the like button and subscribing it. Man, I really appreciate it. Are we here for a long run? We here, right? Let's make it. Let's make it do it. Let's have fun with that. Overall, I'm excited. I'm pumped for you guys, and let's do it, right? Have a nice weekend, folks. Take care.